Okay, day one of the tour. Here we are, Redmond, Washington, hitting golf balls with the doctor. Life is good. Life is good on permanent vacay. I'm a snowbird going to the warmth. That wasn't a very good shot by Clint. Last one, we'll document it. Oh, crushed it over the fence. All right, everybody. Here we are. We're in Grayland State Park, Washington. We're on this massive beach. I don't know how long it is, but it's huge. It's January 7th. So I started the trip on December 20th. I got to Vancouver by December 24th. Did a little bit of visiting there. Visited my brother and his kids for a little while. I gotta send a big shout out to my brother who totally went to town on my van and just did an amazing job. Put in a floor and put in, insulation and built a little kitchen cubby and a bed and helped me with the window coverings and just really went above and beyond. So I really gotta, I was so thankful for that because I probably could have done something similar, but it would never have been as nice and as quickly as nice as Kyle could do it. So big shout out to my brother, and if you're looking for a van conversion, he's your man. Get in contact with him. Saw my friend Kyle over in Nanaimo and my friend Caitlin in Victoria. That was really nice. Good little visits there with their my friend Kyle and his little family is just, it's amazing. And then came across the border yesterday morning on January 6th and got to my friend Clint's place. So I kind of officially started the journey. Crossed the border yesterday, started the journey on January 6th, and I went from my brother's in Cloverdale and went to my friend Clint Matson's in Redmond, Washington, which is just outside Seattle. And that's another one of my friends who's got this beautiful little family, and we went and hit some balls at the driving range, and then went and watched some NFL football at a pub, and it was really fun. It was nice. Good way to start the trip. Nice, easy first day. And I left there this morning, and now I'm here in Grayland, Washington. And this is just like, it's amazing. It's like I'm right on the Pacific coast of North America right now. This is like being on the west coast, like being in Tofino or somewhere like that. It's amazingly beautiful. There's just surf as far as you can see in either direction. People out walking their dogs and driving on the beach, up and down the beach. It's pretty amazing. So if you ever want to come somewhere cool like this is a good spot. Grayland, Washington. Grayland State Park is where I'm staying tonight. I got a campsite. There's about 50 campsites at the state park campground, and about 50 of them are free. And so I got one. It cost me $25, and got my van parked there. I'll show you a little picture of that later. But pretty cool area. Oh, I spent the day today also. My goal today was to get to Aberdeen, Washington, and I went to Aberdeen, Washington. If you don't know, Aberdeen is the hometown of Kurt Cobain, who is the lead singer and guitar player for Nirvana, the band Nirvana. And I gotta say, Aberdeen has a weird vibe to it. It is a wacky kind of, just a weird little place, and gave me the heebie-jeebies really. But I went to the Kurt Cobain community park and saw, the memorial to Kurt Cobain and the bridge that's in the song "Something in the Way." He refers to being underneath the bridge, and that was the bridge. So I went and took some video there, and it was pretty cool. It was just, like I say, it's like a medium-sized town, a logging town. I think there's lots of logging trucks, and it reminded me of a place like almost like Campbell River or something. It was, you know, not that Campbell River is a wacky or weird place, but, you know, a little kind of medium-sized logging town. But I went right by, drove by Kurt Cobain, the house that he grew up in, and, you know, just to be in that essence of Kurt Cobain was pretty neat, and I quite enjoyed it, even though it was just a weird feeling. It was probably because I stopped at Walmart and went into Walmart, and I gotta say, man, American Walmarts are a different place. Like, they are full of characters, I'll tell you that. But anyways, I'm here, Grayland, Washington. Day number 1, kind of real day number 1. Day number 2, practically. But yeah, this is awesome. So, Grayland, Washington, the beach, looking up over the state park. 4 wind turbines up on the ridge. Why can't we have that? A little something like that in Haida Gwaii. Looking back down the beach. The ocean. Beautiful. Alright everybody, we're here at a place called Dismal Niche, and this was a place where Lewis and Clark, the American explorers that came overland across America in 1804, 1805, they were almost to the coast, to the Pacific coast. We're right here basically at the mouth of the Columbia River, and they got stuck here for 11 days along this little stretch of land. And there's a little tributary just back here that goes in, and they said that I think it was Lewis went in and jigged a whole bunch of coho salmon for them to eat because they had no food. And then luckily the indigenous tribe here came along in their canoe and gave them 12 salmon. So there's just a little pullout back there. And if you look across, so we're still in Washington State. And then if you look across, there's Astoria, Oregon, right there. And that's the bridge I'm going to drive on in a little bit here. Across the Columbia River. This is basically the mouth of the Columbia. And Astoria, if you don't know, is the setting for 2 excellent movies. Number 1, The Goonies. If you're a person my age, The Goonies was a pretty important movie when you were a kid. And number 2, also Kindergarten Cop was also shot in Astoria, Oregon. I'll just try to zoom in a little bit here. There it is across the Columbia River. And there's the Astoria Megler Bridge. So, pretty cool place. Alright, Mr. CO. So we're here at the mouth of the Columbia River. That's the Cape Disappointment Lighthouse. It's one of the most dangerous river mouth entrances in the world. That over there is the South Jetty. There's the actual sandbars. And this is the North Jetty. This is the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center, which is closed. This is a very beautiful area. It's beautiful. Cape Disappointment. And looking down the coast of Oregon.